Hey guys! Today I want to talk about the recent internet backlash of the Fault in Our Stars metaphor clip. You probably know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, there is a scene in both the Fault in Our Stars novel and the upcoming movie where Gus explains to Hazel that he carries around a pack of cigarettes because he puts an unlighted one in his mouth, and it's a metaphor, Hazel Grace. You put the killing thing between your teeth, but you don't give it the power to kill you. And the internet has basically made this a meme because it's so pretentious and la-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now my thoughts on this are very conflicted. It's a mess up in here. But I'm gonna try to verbalize my thoughts on the clip and the scene in the book and the internet hubbub. We're just gonna discuss this because I really want to hear your guys' thoughts. Because I know most people in the booktube community have probably read The Fault in Our Stars and are planning to see the movie. And I know some people have had their feelings hurt by everyone outside of the bookish community just hating on these lines and like making a joke of this movie. And other people find it, you know, like, haha, this is funny. Yay, everyone's talking about this movie. Yay, people are reading The Fault in Our Stars. Yay, publicity. Now, when I read, the images are never fully formed. It's more like echoes and glimpses of these characters in these settings. What happens when I read isn't like a movie in my head. It's more like trying to remember a dream. And the thing about dreams is sometimes they do make sense to you while you're dreaming, even if they aren't grounded in reality. When I read The Fault in Our Stars, it was beautiful. I didn't see the harsh white of the hospital rooms. I didn't hear the clanging of Hazel's oxygen machine as she walked. I saw their love. I don't know how to describe it other than the space in between Hazel and Gus became this silvery, purpley mist that muted the harsh realities of the book. I saw their eyes and their hands and their awkward movements, but I never really pictured the characters saying this dialogue. Maybe that's just me. Everything just mixed together for me. The prose and the dialogue were written in such this way, this John Green style, that everything just became one. Now that I made myself sound like a pretentious douche cannon, while I just lack the ability to transfer a novel into a mind movie, let me just say that watching the metaphor clip made me realize how fucking pretentious Gus really is. Yes, I know he's supposed to be pretentious. It is his big character flaw. I didn't know that the first time reading it, but I know that now, so just hear me out. You see, Augustus and Hazel aren't real. They're supposed to be real enough to be relatable to the audience, but to me, they've never been real people. As I said, I only see glimpses of them when I'm reading this book. I don't picture them in a setting, sitting down, being real people. And they're not real people. They're just characters. They're just words on a page. But now here they are, Augustus and Hazel in the flesh, saying these words that I've only ever heard in my head. It's a completely different experience from reading the book. One I've never really encountered because normally it's series that gets movies, not standalones. So I would read the first few books without a really definite picture in my head that I would go to the movie and come back and adjust my filmy, gauzy picture of what Harry and the trio looked like before they were cast. I haven't reread The Fault in Our Stars since Shailene and Ansel got cast, and maybe that's just what I have to do. But to me, it's like the clashing of two different stories, the book and the movie. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that I understand why the clip is being laughed at. I get that it's a meme because those words sound really freaking ridiculous coming out of a real person's mouth. What I really want to try to get across, though, is that this doesn't make the novel bad by any means. John's books are great in novel form to me. They swoosh around in my head and make these beautiful images that could never be captured on screen. There's just something about taking those beautifully crafted quotes out of their little prose houses and putting them in someone's mouth. The The metaphor quote is naked, hanging in the air without the rest of the beautiful paragraphs to cushion it, to streamline everything. I'm not saying it doesn't work, it just packs a different punch. It's far more obvious in the clip that Gus is supposed to be pretentious, it's supposed to be a character flaw, and it isn't just something that flows with the rest of John's semi-pretentious writing. We all know that John Green's writing is a bit pretentious and could be considered trying too hard, but in the end, I feel like it all works in most of his books. Take away the rest of his writing and give us just the dialogue, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I always thought this was the only one of his books that could be made into a decent film, even though it's not my favorite book of his. I'm not sure about that anymore. I'm not gonna make up my mind until the film is released in its entirety. But maybe his writing is just something that doesn't translate well to the big screen, no matter who you get to screenwrite or direct it. I really want to know what you guys think about this. If you think it's going to be a good movie, if you like the book, but you don't think you're going to like the movie, what you think of the meme that's happening. I know John said he liked it. He really likes the meme. He thinks it's funny. What do you think? I want to know. Please leave comments. I'll try to reply to them. You guys know I'm bad at replying, but I will try. Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Bye!